What's going on, everybody? It's Caleb here from A New Expression. I have some very big news for you guys. Exciting news. We just hit our first $10,000 month in our marketing agency. And we've been running this agency for quite some time now and finally cracked the code on how to get past $10,000 per month in recurring revenue. Now, this did take a lot of time. It took a lot of experiences. It took a lot of failures to be able to get to this point. But I know if you guys are watching this video, you want to start a digital marketing agency and you've been trying to get past 5 clients, 6 clients, 7 clients. We have over 18 clients now. And I wanted to make this video to share the 3 biggest things that I have learned in building this agency and how you can get started to make sure that you build a successful digital marketing agency. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, real quick, before we get into this video, I want to personally speak to the people that are maybe at 0 clients or 1 client or maybe 5 clients, but you never were able to get past the $10,000 mark. Trust me, I understand. If you guys watch my YouTube video and you watch the journey of me being able to build this agency, you will see that I was in the same exact situation. I used to doubt people that used to post things about making over $10,000 a month. I just didn't think it was possible. I was doing all this work and I was wondering to myself, how are people seeing this amount of results when I'm only seeing this? And I feel as if I was putting in the same amount of work. And so trust me, if you're at 1 client, 2 clients, or maybe 0 clients, and you're trying to get to that $10,000 mark, I can tell you guys with enough work, with enough persistence and conviction and belief in yourself, you can get past that mark. And doing that for myself has made a lot of changes financially, as well as being able to support my family, as well as being able to support my team members. And this is only us getting started. That's why I wanted to make sure that I can document the process and the journey, right, with you guys, to give you guys inspiration that I was in the same exact situation. I did not understand how I could not get more than 2-3 clients at a time. And not only that, but be able to retain these clients, making sure that they sign on the month after that and the month after that. And so trust me, if you are bugged down or you're beat up by this whole industry, okay, understand that you have to change yourself as a person and just have the right guidance. I realized that I didn't have the right guidance. I had too many people in this industry that tell you a lot of things, but they don't give you the step-by-steps, or they don't give you the right advice. Or maybe you yourself need to change. You know, something about your mentality, something about the way that you go about building this agency has to change. And so I want to give you guys 3 tips, but I wanted to inform you guys that if you're struggling, if you feel dismotivated, you're only a couple steps until you pass that mark. Okay, so believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and let's get right into these 3 tips. All right, guys, so I'm going to give you the most important tip at the very end. For the first tip I have here, guys, and this is more tactical. This is more just numbers. The number 1 tip that I have for you guys that want to get past the $10,000 mark for your social media marketing agency is know your numbers. What I mean by knowing your numbers is know how many meetings that you need on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, to get to your ideal number. So if it is to get past 10,000, how many clients do you need? Based off of that and the time frame that you want to be able to accomplish that by, understand how many demo meetings or how many intro meetings that you have to have on a weekly basis for you to get to that goal. When I was doing my agency, what I realized is that I was taking a very stupid approach. To be quite frank, it was a very stupid approach. And that approach was, let me just do some sort of outreach. Let me cold call a couple businesses when I feel like it, and I will build a 6-figure business. And that is just not a way to operate a business. And I think a lot of people, when they start off their agency, you guys think that this is not a business. You guys think that this is the next drop shipping idea or this next internet money idea. But I can guarantee you guys, if you do not see this as an actual business, that's where you're going wrong first. And so know your numbers. Know how many clients that you need to sign on a weekly basis for you to get to 10K. And that is the first step. Know how many clients you need. Do you want to charge 4 people at $2,500, or would you rather have 10 clients at $1,000? And then find your forms of outreach, right? Your forms of outreach, whether it be cold calling, which I'm a huge fan of, right? Cold calling, cold emailing. How many cold emails are you sending out on a weekly basis? Like if I were to ask you, and I sat down with you, and maybe you're at $2,000 a month mark, the first thing I would ask is, how many meetings do you hop on with your potential clients on a weekly basis? And I can guarantee if you're at 2,000 or maybe you're at 0, that could be the worst situation. You most likely do not have enough meetings set. And I know we hear this, guys, all the time. Social media marketing agency owners are hopping on here and saying, book more meetings, book more meetings, book more meetings, but they don't give you a step-by-step on how to actually book those meetings. That will be a different video that I plan on coming out for you guys, because again, I know what it takes to be able to build a $10,000 a month agency, and what I've done, right? My personal experiences, I want to be able to share with you guys. And so that's part of the video that I am going to come out with next week. And so stay tuned for that. But know your numbers, know how many meetings that you have, and just set more damn meetings. All right, the second tip that I can give you guys on how we were able to build a $10,000 mark business on a monthly basis is know how to build systems within your company, right? This correlates back to the first point when I was saying that you need to see this as an actual business. An actual business has SOPs, they have standard operations, they have a system in place from when they outreach to the client to when the client says yes, to then sending the invoice, to then getting started on campaign creation, to then passing it along to their team, to having fulfillment, to having account managing in place. That all needs to be in place. This is an actual business. And that's the mindset that you guys have to break out of. If you do not see this as a true company, right? And sometimes how it helps me is, if I were to go to corporate, how would my business look like right now? Ask yourself that question. Think big, right? If I was to be a corporation, what systems would I need built in order for them to run properly? And start to implement that within your own business, because I can tell you guys off of firsthand experience, and I've gotten called out multiple times when I was first starting out, business owners coming to me and be like, Caleb, you don't have shit ready, or you're not ready for this. They see you as a kid. They see you as a freelancer. They see you as somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing, but God knows what the fuck they're going to do, because they don't know what they're going to do. And so they're like, oh yeah, this guy I can charge only $300. Okay, I'll take him. That is not how you guys build a business. You guys want to be the authority figure. You want to tell the client what to do. You want to tell them step by step, this is how we're going to get you 10 more new patients, or this is how I'm going to get you 10 more gym memberships, and have a step-by-step plan. And your onboarding system has to be flawless. When a client says yes, and I've had instances where a client says yes, I didn't expect it at the time, and they would say yes, and I'd be like, oh shit, oh darn, oh damn, he just said yes. I was so surprised that he said yes. I was like, what's the next step? I was asking myself the question, what's the next step? The client's asking me what's the next step. I'm like, I have no clue. Right? So knowing what your systems are within your business, right? And making sure that you have systems in place. When we sign on a client now, we know exactly step by step what this client has to do, what forms he's going to fill out, what's the next call, when the call is going to be scheduled, right? What kind of information that we need from them, and then we get started. And that is how we're able to take on 18 clients, right? I think in the past month, and don't quote me on this, I'll get you guys better, more accurate numbers, but we were able to sign on something like 8 new clients this month. And this was like a slow month for us, but we were able to sign on 8 new clients. We're hitting record-breaking months, month after month. And the month of October, and that's why I want to document this journey, is month of October, I have big plans for us. Right? But this is not for me to boast about it. It's to show you guys what I am doing and the things that I have planned so that you can implement it for yourself. This agency has provided me so many opportunities, so many insights on myself, on life in general. This is a blessing. This is a blessing, guys, that you're able to start an agency, that you're able to work from home. Even with this whole thing happening, with the pandemic happening, you guys are able to sit down and have the potential to make money, to provide for your family, to be able to sustain yourself, to be able to build an empire. So understand that, right? Understand that if you guys want to build a successful business and get past the 6-figure mark, the 7-figure mark, God knows, maybe the 8-figure mark, you need to think like an actual business. And that question that I ask myself, if I was to be a corporation, what system, what processes would I have in place to be able to do that? And that usually crafts up a lot of ideas of what your system should look like, and then you can take action on that and implement it for yourself. So that's tip number 2. All right, guys, so the third tip that I have for you guys is the most important tip that I have for any of you guys that are watching this video. You want to start a digital marketing agency and you want to get past that 6-figure mark. I have this most important tip that I believe has been able to catapult my success up to this point and be able to build an agency that has now over 18 plus clients, is being able to build a great team. Guys, I cannot emphasize how important my team is to me and how important they are going to be for me to build a 7-figure agency. The team is everything, guys. There comes a point when you are a freelancer and then a business owner. Okay, freelancers will find 2 or 3 clients on a monthly basis, do off project gigs, and then be able to find or have to find another freelancer to do work for. And there's never that actual business side of things built, right? Whereas if you have a team, you have things that they're able to do that you're not able to do, or maybe that you're not best at, right? There comes a point, if you have to be very, very honest with yourself. If you are not good at sales, find somebody that's good at sales, right? If you're not good at marketing, find somebody that is good at marketing and build a team culture, guys. I look back in the past couple of months, I am so grateful for what we built within this team. We have a culture. We are all close to each other. We all believe in each other. We have team weekly goals that aren't even related to business. And we personally care for everyone in our team on where they're going in life. And I think that just comes from all of our personalities. We're all that type of people to want more out of life. But also with me, I just have always been involved in personal development. And I personally know that the only way that you can make a certain amount of money is through personal development. Your personal income far exceeds your personal development. And so if I don't take that mindset, if I don't use that within my own team, we can only sign on so many clients. We can only make so much of an impact on our clients if they don't grow as human beings. Right? So the most important thing, guys, I can tell you, in order to catapult your success, you have to build a great team. My team, I look at my team and I am so grateful every morning, and I do gratitude every morning. And every morning, I will express gratitude to every one of my team members. We're a team of 7 right now. I will express gratitude to every single one of them, because without them, I would not have built this. And there's a quote that great players win games, teams win championships. Teams win championships. I truly believe that, guys. In the long run, if you really want to build a successful business, you need to build a great team. And I know it might be daunting. It might be scary at first, knowing that you have to build a team of 5 or knowing that you have to build a team of 3. But guys, just take action. That's literally what I did. I found a great opportunity with a guy named Eli, which is now my sales manager, who is crushing it. And we have very big plans for the both of us. But I saw an opportunity to be able to bring him along the team. And I said, hey, listen, I'm not going to give up on this opportunity. If I believe that he can do well, I'm going to give him a shot. And he proved that to me. Right? He proved that he could be capable of a lot of things. Guys, my marketers, I'll be very honest, it's my little brother. Okay? I wasn't going to even disclose that information, but I want to be transparent with you guys. One of my marketers is my little brother. And he is damn smart. He is damn smart, and he has learned a lot over the past couple of months. We have resources. We have people around us that are willing to help, that want to help grow and be a part of a startup company. Use that. Use that. Because I can tell you, especially if you are young, if you are a millennial and you are trying to start this digital marketing agency, there are people around you, a friend, or even people in an online space that you can meet on social media that are willing to help you, that are willing to build a team, that is willing to build this lifestyle for all of you. And so there's no excuses, even if you don't have a team built. Guys, I started a team from 0. It was just me. And it was daunting. That's why I'm explaining this to you guys. I know it's daunting. The fact that you have to build a team, the fact that you have to manage a team and make sure that they're okay and that they have all their that they know what they're doing and things of that nature, it gets very, very overwhelming. But I want to invite you guys to see this as a long-term game, okay? Building a team is months and months of work, and it's a continuous work. It's not you're just done after you train this team member. You have to make sure that they're polished. You have to make sure that they understand that they're growing within the company, right? So see this as a long-term game, guys. Find somebody, whether it be your little brother, your older brother, or your best friend, anybody that you think would be a good fit and that you trust. Bring them along the team. Have them help you, right? One person can only do so much. If you times that by 5 of great people, think about that. That's times 5 the amount of production that you're able to do within your company. Of course you're going to grow. On that note, there is a caveat. You have to grow as a person. If you are not the leader that these 5 people look up to, they will only go so far. And so again, it comes back to you as a person. You need to grow and become that leader and find the right team members to be able to grow with. And that is the most important tip that I can give you guys if you wanted to start a digital marketing agency. All right, guys. So if you've watched this whole video, first off, I want to say that I appreciate you watching this and watching it to the very end. I am very passionate about this topic, and I want to truly help you guys that are starting a digital marketing agency, or maybe you're struggling to start one, to reach out to me. Reach out to me, IG DM. I'll hop on a call for free. Okay, I just want to help people at this point. I want to be able to share the knowledge that I've learned from other mentors that I've watched YouTube videos from. Right, Joel Kaplan, shout out to you. Joel Kaplan, you have helped me tremendously in my life. And I want to be able to relay information to you guys because I know how hard it is. I know what it feels like to have one client, 2 clients, and charge $200, $300, and not know how you're going to build this successful business that you told your parents on while you're dropping out of college. Because I went through that. And so let me know if you guys need help, if you need advice, if you need to hop on a call, I'm here to help. Okay, make sure if there's one thing that you guys can do, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be dropping a lot of content around just lifestyle, mental health, personal development, as well as entrepreneurship and my personal journey. I want to be able to document this. It's the real reason why I want to start this and be able to also impact other people. And so make sure you click below, turn on the notification bell, hit subscribe, like this video, comment, share it to your friends, maybe other friends that you have in the digital marketing space that are struggling. And this was my journey so far in building a 6-figure, $10,000 plus mark, a monthly MRR in my business, and there's a lot more to come, and I'm just glad to be able to share the journey with you guys. On that note, change only happens with a new expression, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.